Hello my lovely YouTubers! So in this video we are going to be going to my local Orchid Society meeting. I am so excited because the author of one of the books that I'm pretty excited about, maybe you guys wouldn't benefit from, actually unless you live in South Carolina you're not going to benefit from this book, but I highly benefit from this book. It is The Wild Orchids of South Carolina, and it's a really awesome book. It tells you exactly where to find orchids, of course, in South Carolina. It's got some awesome pictures in there, and it says, you know, when they bloom, their habitat, their range. It's a really good book, and if you do live in South Carolina, I highly recommend this particular book. And I will be meeting the author, Mr. Fowler, and hopefully get my book signed. That would be really awesome. He has spoken to our Orchid Society before, so I'm really excited because I have a lot more questions now that I'm more knowledgeable. The first time I met him, I was growing Phalaenopsis orchids, and so I didn't really have many questions for him. But now that I've been enlightened to all of the orchids that there are, now I'm really excited I get to meet him. So we will be going on sort of an out and about. I won't be, maybe I'll get some orchids, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that they'll have a raffle and a lot of people will be getting rid of plants that they don't want anymore to make room for all the show plants. I don't know. There might not be any, but we'll see. I don't know why I was still holding the book up, but we're definitely gonna take a gander here. It's a really nice day today, 41 degrees Fahrenheit, which is still cold, but I was looking at videos from some of the other orchid YouTubers, and apparently in Ohio you guys have like a bunch of snow, and I don't envy you at all. I'll just say that right now. I'm so glad that we don't have any snow today, that me and snow, we don't get along, so. But sometimes South Carolina will have those like rare instances where they will get cold weather, cold enough to have, you know, snow. But I did the whole snow thing. I lived in New Hampshire. I did that. Not really looking to have that sort of experience ever again. So, and I actually charged my phone all the way, so it's pretty exciting that I will get some footage this time. The past couple of times I've wanted to do videos for you guys, out and about videos, my phone will be dead. And obviously, you can't make a video if your phone's dead, so. I'm not one of those professional YouTubers that has, you know, a separate camera that films and a phone. It's really wrapped up all into one. Yeah. So what are your guys' plans for today? Well, at this Orchid Society meeting, they are going to be talking about the Orchid Show. Yes, that is right, the first annual Charleston Orchid Show. I'm so incredibly excited because obviously it's the first one. They've never had one before. And I get to be, like, part of the magic. So they're going to be talking about the Orchid Show, which is why I'm going so early, because usually the meetings don't start until 2:30 in the afternoon, but today they're starting it at 1 to talk about the Orchid Show coming up in October. So I am going there early because I want to be a part of it, I want to help out, I want to volunteer, and I want to enter some plants in the show because I really feel like, and a bird just pooped on my window. Ew! Oh my god, and it's not one of those like little ones either, like, oh, this is just awful. Wow, okay. Thank you, Mr. Bird. Wow. Okay. Disgusting. Anyways, I want to enter one of my plants into the show if I have any blooming in October. I don't know. October is a weird month. Mungo cymbidium.
That might have blown up my first responsibility. So I've got mine. Yeah. I have some little guys that have just been blooming, but it's not that one. It's the pink.
I had heard it from you, so good, and I had heard from it, and fully committed about it. No, that's okay. I just wanted to make sure that you had received it.
I can't, like, I can't. My goodness.
All of the show and tell plants. Arantiaca there. Some sort of nobile. Dendrochilum. Something with Paphiopedal malloyi in it. Ugh, this Paphiopedalum is amazing. So pretty. Hey guys, so I am back from the Orchid Society meeting and I came home with a lot more plants than I was expecting. So the way that the Orchid Society raffle works is you pay $1 and you receive one ticket. You can buy as many tickets as you want. $1 equals one ticket. And you take that ticket and you place it in a cup. And there are cups in front of every orchid on the raffle table. And basically what will happen is they'll take the cup and they will put it into a larger cup, and then somebody will draw from that cup to see who won. So I purchased $30 worth of tickets, which seems like a lot, and it probably is. But I really, really wanted a particular orchid. I saw it on the raffle table and I said to myself that I just had to have it. So I put 20 tickets in the cup of this orchid that I really wanted. And then I had 10 left over. So I just sort of threw them in a bunch of different cups. I didn't really expect to win because there were a lot of tickets in each cup. This has probably been the largest Orchid Society meeting I've been to as of yet, which is weird because it wasn't anything special. I mean, they did have the author there, James Fowler, and, you know, he was excellent, really great speaker. I got my book signed by him, so I was really, really excited. And he actually gave away a plant. So I got one of the plants that he gave away, and I'm just going to say right now, I never expected to ever own this particular plant, and, you know, I'm not even sure that I'm going to keep it, but we'll see where things go. So anyways, I threw my tickets in a bunch of different cups, and lo and behold, somehow, I ended up winning a bunch of plants. So let's go through all of the plants that I won. I also purchased a plant because it was a really good deal, and I saw the flowers open, and I just thought it was beautiful, and for some reason I'm really starting to like maxillarias. So the one that I purchased was from a local grower here. He actually lives down on Johns Island. He's the only orchid grower that's close to me, and he has a full-time job, and selling orchids is kind of like his side business, but he owns Johns Island Orchids, if you can see there. And the particular plant that I purchased is a Maxillaria porphyosteli. Probably pronouncing that wrong. Maxillaria porphyosteli, Johns Island. So this is actually a one of his own that he made. This is a cross that he made. So I'm really, really excited to see this one bloom. As you can see, the pot is probably going to need some cleaning. But it has all of these buds here, all of these bloom spikes. I think it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bloom spikes on it. And the plant, as you can see, I don't know why, I think it looks like the bottom of a forest floor. Can you see all the little, I think these are, I don't think they're resurrection fern. I think they're just fern, some sort of other fern. But I just think it's so cool. I don't even want to repot it because I love the way that, I don't know, it looks like a forest floor. So anyways, that is the Maxillaria I purchased. So I will update you guys whenever that one is in bloom. And now we're on to all of my raffle plants. So we'll start with the raffle plant that I wanted. As soon as I saw it, I said to myself, I had to have it. I'm crazy about angraecums, so I'm trying to increase my angraecum collection, but they're kind of expensive. You can get a small plant and it can run you in the $30 to $40 range. So my collecting of the angraecums has been very slow. Until the Orchid Society meeting, when this guys, look at this plant. Oh my gosh, it is huge. I mean, look at this thing. This will probably be my thumbnail, just... This thing is huge and beautiful, and I can tell that it recently got done blooming. You can see the old bloom spike there. This thing is massive. Just look at these leaves in comparison to my hand. Oh, this is Angraecum eburnum var brevicular. I have no idea. There you go. There's the name of it. So this is the one that I ended up spending $20 on, which a plant of this size would probably run you well above $40 at least. So I feel like I got a really great deal on this one, and I can't wait to update you guys whenever this one blooms again. I'm super, super excited. Okay guys, so the next one that I got is a little baby dendrobium. This is a keiki off of one of the other members' plants, and I think it's getting ready to bloom. This is, well, you can't really see the bloom spikes, can you? Let's see here. I'm pretty sure it's getting ready to bloom. Those are bloom spikes right there at the top. This is Dendrobium kingianum, blushing pink. So there is the name of that one there. So I have no idea. I'm assuming it's going to be like a light pink color. I don't actually own any Dendrobium kingianums. I never was really interested in the flowers because they're uber small. So it's not really, you know, my cup of tea, but I literally put one ticket in for this one. So I got this for $1. Can't really complain about that. The next one that I got for $1 is this little Cattleya hybrid. This is Brassolalia Cattleya Wyanai Maiden. So you can see the name there. And it is pretty sad looking, but I looked up pictures of the flower and I am hoping to bring this one back to health because it is a really pretty flower. I'll probably post a picture of the flower over here. So you can just see that it's going to need some work done to it. It does have a good root system, but you can see that there's only 2 leads that really have good leaves. The other ones are kind of small and shriveled. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated, of course. The next one that I got from the Orchid Society raffle is this little guy right here. He's so cute, and I just love the flowers, if you guys can see that there. Really great backlighting for this flower. This is a hybrid I've never actually heard of, and I don't know if there's any other of this particular hybrid. This is a Cattleya Chantilly Lace Twinkle. So you can see the hybrid name there. And I forget what the Dia is short for. I'll put the whole parentage at the bottom of the screen here. So if you guys are interested, you can do a little bit of your own research. But I'm pretty sure that it's going to grow just like any other Cattleya. Most of the time when you cross with a Cattleya, it's going to like a lot of light. Probably not so much light as a, you know, primary hybrid or just a regular Cattleya. But we'll check it out. We'll see. We'll see what kind of light this guy will demand and go from there. He's super healthy looking. I was surprised anybody would get rid of him. He's really pretty. And the flowers are highly fragrant. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's interesting. I don't know. But I'm hoping he'll come with more flowers. 3 is kind of small. But I do like the soft yellow, and then it has purple spotting. You can even see the purple spots on the petals here at the top. Maybe not. But a really pretty flower, and for $1, I couldn't really object, so. Okay, so the next one that I got is kind of sad looking, and it's probably gonna need a lot of care. I'm gonna cut the bloom spike because I don't even know why it still has one. As you can see, the roots there are just a complete mess. It does have a new lead here, and I'm hoping that it will recover. It looks pretty sad. That's all I'm gonna say. But this is a Collagenea Mesanginae. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I would show you the tag, but it's on this weird tinfoil kind of thing. So this is Collagenea Mesanginae. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but you can see the long inflorescence here. And the flowers are like a yellow color. I'll have to see it when it blooms next time because they are pretty haggard looking right now. So I'll cut this bloom spike and pot this guy up and keep you guys updated on him. Now, I do have an Orchid Society member who grows cymbidiums like nobody's business. This guy has tons and tons of cymbidiums, and so every meeting it seems like he's giving away, you know, half of his collection. He just has so many cymbidiums, and he told me that he's thinning his collection because it's a lot of work bringing in plants, putting them outside, bringing them in, and he's an older gentleman, so he's narrowing down his collection into the ones that really are worth keeping. All of the ones that he does bring to the society meetings are super, super healthy. So, and big, oh my gosh, they are big. I actually got the smallest one that he brought to the society meeting, if you can imagine that. So, I will show you guys Monster Cymbidium. This thing is huge. It's literally a bush. I mean, it's magnificently beautiful, and I can't wait for it to bloom. He said it didn't bloom this spring for him. It does have new growths, though. So this thing has several new growths, and I can't really see them because it's, you know, a jungle in here. I will do a repotting video with you guys on this one, though, because look how far above the media the pseudobulbs are. Can you guys even see that? I don't. This thing is huge, needs to be repotted, and I will do a repotting video with you guys. So the last plant that I got is one that I got from the author that was doing the talk, and I believe Bill from Plants and Things has this particular orchid. He recently did a video on it because his was in bloom. This is a Ludicea discolor, and it is considered a jewel orchid. The leaves are like velvet. I don't know. They're really, really soft, and the inflorescence is really, really pretty. I just never pictured myself having this kind of orchid because the flowers, they're not really anything to write home about, and this, I don't know, it's just not an orchid I ever pictured myself having, but for free, sure, I'll take it, I'll grow it, you know, I'm not gonna say no. He was giving them away, and so, yeah, now I have a orchid from one of my favorite orchid authors. So I got a book signing and I got a free orchid. You know, I have it in a glass of water. That's what he told me to do. I don't know if it's right. I've never grown this particular species of orchid, the discolor. Well, I haven't grown the genus for that matter. So he told me to put it in a cup of water, wait until the roots get pretty long, and then put it in some, like a mixture of soil and basically a terrestrial orchid mix. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. So there he is. There's my little Ludicea discolor. Thank you guys so much for following me and watching this video. And you guys know the drill. Like this video, follow me on Facebook and Twitter for more videos like this one in the future. And if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below in the comments section of this video. Alrighty guys, until next time, I will see you later. Anyways, whoa, person driving crazy. You see where it says science? Anyways.